Well, I have to admit, Naughty Dog knows how to save probably the hardest levels for last, and Snowy Mountain and the Spider Caves, yeah. I probably shaved a good 20 minutes off of this part from what it originally was. It was about a 45-minute episode. I was able to condense it down to about 24 minutes. I didn't look at the actual time, but it was about 24. Yeah, this is just me being ridiculously stupid at times and taking a lot of dumb deaths. That and I'd have to say there are some things that are unclear in this level that should have been explained way before they actually are. Some of them are related to how you get some of the power cells. And considering I'm doing this without I wasn't looking at a guide at all, and I was just playing off of memory, it's still challenging to get through. It's very time consuming if you don't know what you're doing. So I try to condense this as much as possible so that it's comprehensible, but it's not going to be the greatest you'll ever see because there are a lot of cuts in this and there's a lot of speed ups. I'm sorry about that. It's not, if you play this level, it's not easy to get through. There's these generators right here, and I think there's like 10 maybe in the level. I wasn't actually counting or paying attention to that, but that's a power cell. They don't actually do anything but give you a power cell. They don't turn off anything when you hit them. Nope, they just have a power cell that's not related to this giant gate that's later in the level that is activated one way, which seems almost optional, and it's ridiculously hard to open. Just the way it's structured. Anyway, so yeah, snow level, the only one in the game. Very, yeah, it's a snow level. I'm fine with snow levels in general, but this one's hard. It really saved the hardest stuff for last, so it really doesn't match with the fire theme, though. I'd have to say it's kind of polar opposite. Anyway, wow, this is giving me a hard time. You're supposed to do a head bash thing onto the whatever the head dive move is, onto those switches. I cannot do it for some reason, which is ridiculous to watch right now. Really, I probably should have sped this one up too, but oh well, I got it. Okay, I wasn't even on the switch there, but okay, I'll take it. I had to. Red Eco. Again, I don't think Red Eco is that important in this game, or well, I guess yeah, in this game, because Red Eco becomes your shotgun in later games, but yeah, this one's just this is only necessary to kill one enemy, and there's 3 of these enemies, and it's not clear that they're supposed. There's 3 of them that give you a power cell. Really, you could just miss it and think it's just a regular enemy that you are supposed to kill. No, you're supposed to actually kill all 3 of them and get the power cell that way. It's this guy on the left with his log bashing into ice, which probably has explosives and will explode this entire mountain. Why you would do this? I don't know. Because anyway, I cut this a little bit. He's supposed to, once you kill all the enemies, he's supposed to walk out and have his shield up. You're supposed to take the red eco and just bash him with it. And then I'm like, okay, am I supposed to hit this? No, because I mean, there's a crack in the wall. And playing Spyro, you know, there's a crack in the wall. You're going to break it. Nope, that's not the case here. You just leave it that way. Kill the other 2 and you get the power cell. A little bit unclear on that, especially from a person going from a PlayStation 1 game to this. Anyway, this is probably the dumbest thing or the coolest thing I've done in this level. Just doing this, but for some reason I could not time the last one right. So I take like an entire minute just trying to get this ridiculous way. Needless to say, it doesn't work, okay? You cannot do that. And I roll off that by accident, because I don't know why I was hitting R1, but I did. I think I was trying to crouch on there, but it just... I had the analog stick tilted, and... yeah. Here we go. Ridiculous. That is my fault, but yeah. There's nothing to do with the level design. Wow. And then that happens. And for some reason you're sliding on snow. That probably should have been checked out because, well, that's in the middle of nowhere. I don't think is that even next to ice? Oh well, can't change it now. Oh wait, this was re-released. We could have changed that. Yeah. Here's the scout flies. I somehow missed one at the bottom for a very long time in this part. I'll point it out once we have it on screen, but it was on screen too, and I just didn't go after it. Anyway, more of these things. And that guy, who's, I think that's the only appearance of that type of enemy in this entire game, right here. I could be wrong, there might be one or two more, but I don't even remember that thing. But yeah, that thing was there and it died and now it's gone. And now that thing killed me. That's great.
Say goodnight, Jak.
So yeah, lots of backtracking in this level. It's actually pretty small, but then there's like these little caves that you're not gonna notice, and that's what gets annoying. And I was thinking right here, oh, it's like Spyro 3, but everything can go under ice. No, you don't have to go under the ice at all. There's just something there. But yeah. Lots of contrasts or comparisons to Spyro that just aren't happening. I wonder why. It's only like a free-roaming 3D adventure game. Well, not free-roaming in the sense that's the modern sense, but you get what I mean. I guess it is free-roaming because it has all the levels connected. Steel. And that guy has to die. Really, he has to die. So, anyway. I think there is... I'm still not counting these things, but I think there are 10 of these. There might be up to 7 now. I'm not sure. Oh, and those rabbits... Or, well, I call them rabbits because they seem like rabbits, but the enemies that are just bouncing around, little small white enemies, yeah, those are annoying. I've died to one in this episode. What haven't I died to so far in this part? Besides ice, but I almost did. There's an ice beast. These things are annoying. I don't even know why I try to kill everything, but I just do because I don't know. I think it's just better. I guess I'm so used to Spyro where you have to kill every enemy in Spyro 1 and 3 because they drop a gem, that I'm just so used to having to kill something and get in order to progress and get 100%. So, I mean, it's fine to do that, but you don't have to in this game because all they do is drop health and very small amounts of health that won't actually refill you. Yeah, you get the idea. Now, for some reason, I didn't know this, but red eco can destroy the purple eco crates, the ones that you're not supposed to touch and everything. The equivalent to nitro crates. I don't know why. Except for that instance. Yeah, of course. That instance, it didn't work. But every other instance after that, it works. Go figure. I'm gonna get a refill of that. Please tell me I didn't just try to go for it and actually die. Yep, I did. No, I didn't. I did at this part, probably. Yeah? Yeah? I don't know how long I was able to keep this up. Yep, there we go. Nope. Have one more. Never mind. Still going good. Not even the last one. Watch out. Yep. I knew it. I didn't even watch this part off the whole way through. So. Yep. And this was recorded in February, so good luck with me remembering stuff. I remember that this part was going to be a long part. I'm glad I condensed it a lot. I'm really glad I was able to not bore myself and you to death with a hour-long part of me just trying to find my way through this mountain and all that junk. And that's probably a dumb move to just hide a few precursor orbs up there, because people will leave the other way thinking that there's something there, because it's kind of hidden. It's obscure. The view is obscured, which is terrible to do in a platformer or any game in that matter. And if I didn't walk back there, I wouldn't have noticed that, and I probably would have turned around and never found those 3 precursor orbs, which is not a good way of making a game. Or a level in that case. Game, fine, but level, that's a bad decision. You never want to obscure the view of the player. That is the worst thing you can do, and that's why people complain a lot about camera control and all that. If you're obscuring the view, and you're purposely doing it, especially when it's ice and it should be see-through, that is not a good idea. You always want to make sure that there's never like 90-degree turns or any obscure turns that cannot be seen. And by the way, I don't know if you were watching on the screen, but there was a red box that has a scout flag, and I missed that completely. So I should be jumping down right now and grabbing that, but that won't be for a couple minutes now, because I just didn't know. I didn't notice it for some reason. I think I was trying to focus myself on trying to get up and looking at the top of the screen rather than the bottom. Anyway, we found a little cave in here. Good God, this is... Actually, this isn't terrible. I think I did cut this so that it looks reasonable, but I did mess up, and I'll point it out where. I don't know how, if you can see me die or something. It's right here. Yeah, okay, I did cut it. I was supposed to fall out there, but I just cut it so it went to another part where the thing's just going back in. Really, that killed me. And then I died another time, like one of the earlier ones, so yeah. It looks like I did it in one shot, didn't I? That's the illusion I'm trying to now dilute for some reason. Oh well. Whoa! That thing exploded, and that was at the beginning of the level. I just sped this up because this is gonna be ridiculous to watch, because I die, and then I have to walk all the way back, and I can't find my way back. That was awesome. And then I'm like, oh, it's right here. But yeah, it's right here. It's the yellow eco valve that we didn't see earlier. You shoot that box at the top there, which I probably didn't cut properly, so it didn't look right. But there's a box floating in midair or stuck in the ice, and you shoot it immediately, and that's what happens. Now there's another box out here that we have to get, and you shoot that, and terrible idea. All of the precursor orbs sink into the snow, so you are just blindly spinning, trying to find all of them. Terrible idea. I'm sorry, that is... At least give a little hint of where they could be, like maybe like one, like the top of it sticking out of the snow. It just looks bad when you can't even see it. Once again, obscuring view. Don't do it. If you're gonna make a game, do not obscure the view, especially in a 3D platform. Anyway, I finally get this red box, and no, I'm not getting DVDs. Yeah, you got it now. Anyway, so now I couldn't figure out how to get into that fortress. Okay, actually, that, and we have to go down here, and I ran out of red stuff. I should have predicted, hey, they gave me red eco. What enemy needs red eco to die? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not the... I don't really think contextually, I think, and at times. There's a reason for everything in games, and that instance, I was not thinking of why it was there. So, yeah. Go back here, kill him, and I'm like, I'm still not getting that you have to kill all of them in order to progress and get the power cell. So, yeah. And that was just to get back up faster. That was not me, dying and by accident. I did not accidentally dive off a cliff. I wanted to teleport back up here. And now I still can't figure out where to go. which was awesome. So I'm thinking, oh yeah, there's rolling snowballs that I have to shoot with yellow eco. No, you actually don't have to shoot it with yellow eco. You can just walk up there. I didn't know that, so I'm like, why is it not working? Oh, okay. Because, yeah, I could have done this at the very beginning too, so. Oh well. And yeah, there's, oh okay, there's 2 more, so there's 8, I guess. I don't know. There's 8, we're up to 9 now, and we're getting the 10th one. So when I said there's only 7 left, or when I said we had 7, I meant we had 8. I'm not even remembering what I'm saying, so whatever. Talking about the little head bash things. But anyway, we got another power cell from that, and yeah, let's grab these before the snowball comes down. Yep, almost got hit there. Get out of the way! Oh my god! Oh my god! And no, you cannot use the red eco to destroy the snowballs. I didn't try, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't work. Because it wouldn't make any sense why they would make you want. Like, why would they want you to, you know, do a melee attack against something that should be shot with fire? Anyway, grab that. Really, I don't really understand the point of why you need to use the red eco to kill those guys. It's not blatant, because I mean, sure, there's red eco valves right next to it all the time, but it's kind of, there's no enemy in the game besides that needs red eco to die from. I don't really get the purpose of why we need it now. He's not even that protected, so the enemies aren't that protected whenever they're coming out of there, so yeah. So anyway, I couldn't figure out how to get in here for a while, and then I started fiddling around, walking through the level, thinking, oh, maybe there's something I missed. As it turns out, there was at the very beginning. There's a bridge, if you cannot see that. It's right there. I did not cross that bridge, apparently. So, that bridge leads to the way you enter that, or the way you open that gate. And there's the bird here. Oh god, the bird. This was hell. I went through this about 8 or 10 times. I condensed it to look like it looks like one part. However, the only thing that would actually look like I didn't do it in one part is the fact that time progresses in this game. And right about here, it's going to turn to day. Yeah. Of course. This is a pain, because when you get to like the end and die, that is awesome. Actually, I don't think I died at this point, but I died a lot in the second section. This third section is actually not that bad, but really now. Last time we have to use that dino clone. Dynamite. Yeah, sure. The one from Crash 3. You know, the dinosaur. Baby T. I think he has so many names that I always think it's called Dynamite because the level's called Dynamite, but I think it's really Baby T, even though I think that's the Japanese name. Baby T. Mr. T. It's a dinosaur. Why not? Ugh. So thankfully that takes you right to the gate, and I think this is the last section we have to go through. It doesn't feel that long watching this, but oh my god, this was horrible to get through. It was terrible. This part was not that easy to either. It's just lots of dying here for falling off of that structure. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. That lookout tower. I don't know why I did that. And I don't know why those log things are here, and those guys that were working on them before, that we already killed, are using them, so I don't really get the point of them. Maybe you're supposed to use them at one point, like you're supposed to hit it and the log would start swinging and it would hit the enemy, but there's probably so many collision problems that they probably took it out. I'm just gonna say that is what happened and make it sound awesome, but yeah. Why they're here, I really would like to know, because there's no point in them. But why would you just leave it there? That is the better question. I don't know, maybe it was so close that they cut it that if they were to remove that from the game, there's some code that would get screwed up, and it's probably related to the guys that you have to kill, and if you delete those, they probably don't function properly or something. But I don't know why these slugs are here. Good job! You died. At least that stayed there. So we get like, what, 30 orbs from that? There's 10 of these every time? Something like that. Anyway. We have a precursor, or power cell, and I think we got all the scout flags, I'm pretty sure. Actually, there might be one or two more scout flags. I wish I could see the HUD right now, but I didn't do that at this point. I'm not playing right now. So, that I'm not... Okay, there's a scout fly up here. I think this is the last one. Nope, there's one more. I was right. No, I wasn't. I just made random guesses of how many were left. And, yeah. Anyway, this. The other section, well, there's another part of this section you do not have to do. And I missed that. But that's the only part of that bridge you actually have to go across. The other one, it's just there. It's to lead you to the power cell, but you don't really need to use it for the power cell, because you can actually launch yourself and make it from the top of this watchtower, as I've found out by accident. Well, not by accident, but just by trying it, and it worked. Oh, and there's some more over here. Never mind. But still, there's like, you don't have to use the other section. The one on the opposite side is just weird. Maybe they just, I don't know, take out one of these valves for the blue valve, or the blue thing that holds all the precursor orbs, and put all of them over there. It's like, I don't know why this is a problem with not, I don't know, they're just using, I don't know. Because in my idea, if you're trying to cut down on memory as much as possible, why would you leave platforms that you're not going to use anyway? And enemies that you're not going to have to encounter as well? At least do something. There you go. Oh, there are a few, but still, you could do that and just grab them anyway and don't have to go across that path. So what's the point of that path? I have no clue. See? You don't have to go over there. I tried going over there and I cut it out, but there's nothing there. So, yeah. What's up with that? Okay, there's one last section over here, which is obscured, but yeah, I guess that's a given because they kind of show you the platforms, but still, it's a little weird. Launch yourself over here, jump with or do a high jump, whichever, and there you go. Power cell. Oh my god, we're done with this level. Yeah, I just cut to the end of that. Oh, okay, that ice enemy does appear twice. Go figure. Anyway, go in here, subscribe, comment down below, follow me on Twitter. I'll see you in the next part. It's going to be a better part, trust me.